we are halfway through the season of 90 Day Hunt for Love. Cortney and Elise here to chat all about the series. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Cortney, let's go ahead and start with you. Let's talk a little bit about your mindset coming on the show. You know, you shared that you were about to get married, kind of a new chapter in your life. I mean, talk a little bit about that mindset of stepping in and agreeing to be a part of the show.
Yeah, so I had just went through a huge breakup with my boyfriend at the time. Like we went ring shopping, we did all this. I found out he's cheating. Then I was approached to do the show. They're like, in Tulum, all these hot singles. So I'm like, hell yeah. Then they said there's like dating coaches and experts to like help us through this whole process. I'm like, that's what I need, because clearly these men I'm choosing are not it. Like I need professional help. So I was like, sign me up. And then on Tulum, it's like tacos, margaritas, like
who doesn't want to do that?
Who doesn't want to go to Tulum?
Right.
And date
exactly.
hot men.
Exactly. You got the whole thing, especially even not even the men, just even the margaritas and the food part, right? And Tulum.
I was like, sign me up.
Right. Sign me up. Elise, newcomer to the series. I mean, talk a little bit. I mean, there's been so much. I mean, so much to unpack, especially with Rob and with Tim. Kind of knowing you would get yourself into these situations. I mean, talk a little bit about kind of what's been happening to you, because a lot of people have been following your story.
Yeah, so I came in with a bang.
Came in feral.
I came in feral. I was trying to mark my territory. It's so interesting. Watching it back, I'm like, well, you could have done a little some stuff differently, right? I feel like I'm very misunderstood. I do come off, very loud and outgoing. But I think as time progresses, you will see like the true authentic me. I think my nervous energy comes out in like strange ways of, acting silly and saying some inappropriate things, right? But listen, that left me with a bang. Rob and I clearly had our little differences. Tim is someone that actually, shockingly, like I would never talk to probably in the real world, but on the show, it was awesome to meet him, and he really understands me, which is super cool. And that's awesome. That's another benefit, of coming here. Everyone's so different with different walks of life and, offers different things. So people that we typically wouldn't meet in our day-to-day life, we met in Tulum, and whether we found love or not, we have like everlasting friendships, which is super cool.
And I want to ask also too, about the friendship between the two of you and the two of you connecting. And also, sometimes you're thinking about the guys too, but also the other women. Sometimes it's kind of difficult in that situation. And maybe the bond that the two of you had and the support that the two of you had together. I don't know, Cortney, if you want to go ahead and start with that.
Yeah, I'd say day one, I was like, she is crazy. She's going to be my best friend. Like, I don't know. I feel we have so much in common. Like, she's fun, crazy, outgoing. It reminds me of like my friends at home, or like the Florida vibe or energy. And then ironically, both of our parents have been married for 46 years. Right. I'm like, how random is that?
And it was so refreshing, right? Because like you'll see on the show, there's a lot of jealousy between girls. And at the end of the day, the girls are our competition because we're fighting for the guys. But, the night that Cortney stuck up for me at the bar with Rob, it was so refreshing and like so special, because I didn't even know Cortney. I had no idea who she was. And she had my back, and she was such a girl's girl. So it's super nice and super, it felt like such a breath of fresh air to have a girl have my back. One, not knowing me. Two, not even being at the hot tub speed dating. She was at Flirting 101. And for someone to just have my back like that, it meant the world to me. And even to this day, she's my best friend. We talk all the time, like
every day. This is my new therapist. So
I don't know if I would be the
my
best.
My new dating coach.
The two spin-off. That's all I got to say. We need a new spin-off with the two of you.
Right? I mean,
we've been planning a lot of trips.
Right. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Also, but at least I want to ask you a serious question, because you have, from a third party, outside perspective, have gone through some things that a lot of people go through all the time. You stood your ground. And I think maybe make people empowered at home watching it. I mean, have you been getting a lot of messages from young women, especially saying like, thank you for this because I needed it?
What's interesting is I got a lot of hate at first and a lot of mean stuff, but recently I have been getting a lot of love, and people are like, oh my God, I wish I could say the things that, you have said, or I'm like so happy that you said that. I want to be your friend. I'm so proud of you. So I have been getting a lot actually of love. And it feels awesome, right? Because we're just all misunderstood people in this world. And I hope and I pray that I could be the voice for some girls that aren't able to speak up, right? So if I can do it, you can do it.
That is amazing. Cortney, as far as maybe what you were looking for before, when we've seen you on one of these series, kind of looking at it now. Obviously, some of the guys might be a little bit, younger on this one, but, kind of your mindset of like what you're looking for and maybe kind of maybe some of the challenges and maybe the opportunities that you've encountered.
Yeah. So when I walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, it gave me flashbacks to Antonio because he's like a male model and six pack and all this. So all I saw is like six packs and all these young guys. I'm like, okay, I'm more mature now. This is not my type. I was looking for like middle-aged man with like a dad bod. But I felt like I was very like close off to everybody or like judgy or like, oh, I'm gonna get rejected. But then I kept an open mind and got to know these people, and there's gonna be like some more connections. And yeah, you get to know these people on a deeper level. So I'm like, I shouldn't have been judgy about the surface level.
And let's talk a little bit about what we have coming up in the season. Obviously, we're halfway through, but even from the beginning, it was the ambulance, it was Usman, it was kind of all these Tiffany, confronting you and spreading things. Elise, I mean, talk a little bit about kind of what we can expect the latter half of the season.
Oh, so I will say everything that you expect to happen is probably going to be the opposite. There's love triangles, there's love squares, there's love hectagons, there's fighting, there's people that you think that would never be together that actually leave together and end up together. There are things that you like, it is a whirlwind, like the messiest of messy. Like, this is reality TV. Like, the emotions are real, the love is real, and the unpredictability of this is going to be like a game changer.
Well, we cannot wait to finish watching the season. And definitely, I'm serious about that. A spinoff show. We need the two of you on a road trip or something together.
Well, thank you. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. 90 Day Hunt for Love. New episodes Mondays on TLC.
Thank you.
Thank you.